My name is Chodota. I'm the executive producer and creator of Rush television series, also the CEO of See-Through Productions.
And Lucy, what is Rush and how did you come to make it?
Right. For me, Rush began as, first of all, my background is documentary filmmaking, so I really wanted to tell the same kind of stories through television series that focused on the stories that I did with documentaries, all about women and empowerment and the modern Africa. So I wanted to create a series that would basically be able to empower African women and for them to look at themselves differently and be enlightened and entertained at the same time, but also learn and grow through our TV show.
So what's the story that informs the series?
Right, so Rush is about four friends. It's very much, I say it's more like a Sex and the City African style, meaning that it's about four friends and it's all about friendship really. So the main character is a woman who runs a magazine, and the stories all intertwine around this magazine and all the articles that come out every month, focusing on their lives and what's happening in their lives. So she basically, her aspiration is Oprah Winfrey, and she wants to be this African Oprah Winfrey who will take this magazine to the next level, and her, and the African women's lives will change through her magazine.
And who are the other characters?
So she has three friends. One of them is a housewife. So the stories are really relating around African housewives, where we are today, what they're doing, how they're dealing with their issues, and how do friendships deal with these issues surrounding marriages. The other friend is an upcoming musician. The reason why we chose this character is because there's a lot of celebrities and upcoming, what can I call, the artists who are growing now, and all these myths around celebritism. So we wanted to take a character to bring this whole storyline into a new vision of the struggle of how an artist gets there. And she happens to be one of these friends of this magazine owner. So through their friendship, we also see how she evolves and changes as an artist, and the struggle of her journey as a musician.
It was first shown on DSTV. What are the more recent places that it's going?
Well, Rush actually has pretty much taken off, quite surprisingly. It's been translated now into French, which is the first show from the East African side to go into West Africa. So it's now showing in West Africa. It was released in Abidjan in July, and it keeps on traveling towards that direction. And it's also going to be translated in Portuguese. And so that's another side of it growing. So that's the new market for it. And also it's still traveling within its English markets. So we're hoping to see it come back and forth to the free-to-air. It's now on cable TV, so eventually it will be back into the local free-to-air stations.
And you run a production company, and you've got various pilots that you're in the process of selling.
Yes.
I understand you've had some success with one of them. Tell me about that.
Well, we're also focusing on lifestyle and reality. This is a niche that we realized that there's not very many shows being done in this genre, where internationally they're very popular. When I talk about lifestyle, I mean things like dating shows, makeover shows, home makeover shows, cooking shows. Those are our main focus right now. So we've had a bit of success here and there, and it's clearly that they're in demand.